Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from Chad, but not just any beer from Chad's Beer Reviews. This is Chad's Homebrew review. Nice clear bottle there. I've left it for a few days to settle. I was going to do it last week for last Homebrew Wednesday, but I got covered in bottles to... I done a photo shoot and they wanted to cover me in bottles, and I used this, picked it back up and it was completely misty again, so I've left it for another six days, 7 days to get reviewed. Looking forward to this. Check out Chad at Chad's Beer Reviews on YouTube, or www.youtube.com/Chad's Beer Reviews. I am being very careful with this pour. That probably does it for now. That is a lovely, nice, clear glass of beer. Sort of a chestnut reddy colour. Nice levels of carbonation. Look at that. It's got a nice amount of life to it. Bubbles are nice and small. Off-white. Nearly white, but it's just off-white coloured head. Now this, in fact, the head is actually rising on this one. Got to get the nose. This looks absolutely fantastic, and this is Chad's first attempt at homebrewing. Looks really good. Oh no, you're kidding me, right? Oh no way. Is this really homebrew? Chad, did you brew this? That is full of mango, grapefruit, peach. It's very got a lovely sweetness to it. Sweet malt. I have got to get into this beer. Cheers everyone. Cheers Chad. So it's very nice and refreshing. I don't even think, I'm not sure you give me the ABV for this. If you could let me know the ABV, Chad, on this. But you go past the head and you're drinking the head and it's quite thick, and then the beer comes through past the head and it's very thin on the mouthfeel. It's really like a water texture. It's not much in the way of a massive thickness to the beer, and then you got a nice level of sweetness. There's nothing for a moment, and then you're waiting and waiting, and then the hot bitterness kicks in a few seconds after. But wonderful stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Let me do that again. Pouring the beer down. Look at that. Down the side of the glass. Isn't that wonderful? The beer's still got quite a bit of carbonation raising from the side of the glass, but the flavours are, the bitterness flavours are mango. They are peach, they are grapefruity. No, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That is not a bad attempt at all. It's better than not bad. That is a good beer. That is a really good beer. I have had a lot of homebrew sent to me, I've got to be honest. Quite a lot don't make it. I shoot the review and I'm, oh no, I can't post this. But I've had stuff a while back, just before Christmas, in a Fuller's bottle. I can't remember that brew for now. Then I got sent stuff from Hopsy, which absolutely blew me away. And now Chad's doing the same thing with his homebrew. This is really, really good. Look at the sediment in the bottom of there. Can you see that sediment? There is a lot of sediment. Let me rate the beer before I pour the sediment in, and we'll give it a taste with the sediment in, because it is a bottle conditioned beer, and if you are new to real ale, the brewer, or in this case Chad, has put yeast in the bottom of each bottle to help the beer age, if you like, a bit. I wouldn't really age a hoppy beer too much. You want to drink it while it's fresh, but it gives the beer a sparkle, it gives it an edge, it constantly changes the beer. It's second fermentation in the bottle, so it's changing all the time. It's probably changed in the last couple of weeks since it's been here. But rating for this one, I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. That is, for me, I've had worse brews. I've had a lot worse brews sent from breweries. I really have. That is a solid effort. Thank you, Chad. Right, as I mentioned earlier, really giving this a good shake up, because it is a bottle conditioned beer. If you want to see the sediment, here it is. I like to show it off. This is very much like a kernel beer. Totally different colour. That will take hours and hours and hours to settle. Really big creamy head there going on. Should we give it a taste? Can you see the lumps there floating around? Looks a bit like a milkshake. Let's dig in. Cheers. Ooh. Yeah, and that's very different. I probably wouldn't advise that. So in this case, leave the sediment in this. If you get a bottle sent off, Chad, be very careful with it. Leave the sediment in the bottle. Okay, you can email me at realaleguide@googlemail.com. Facebook is facebook.com/realaleCraftBeer, and Twitter is twitter.com/realaletoday. But thanks again for watching. Thank you very much to Chad for sending the beer. I've got a few more from Chad to review. Subscribe if you like, but make sure you leave the comments in the comments box. I love your comments. I'll always answer. As I said, subscribe if you like, and cheers.